Hello everyone and welcome to Games, Comics and Crafts. In this video I'll be looking at TMNT Usagi Yojimbo Wherewhen number 5. Okay, so this is the 5th issue of Usagi Yojimbo TMNT. As expected, it is the final issue of the story. We've got the nice fold-out cover as usual, because I think they're the best ones. So it's been a good story so far. We get a wrap up of what's going on. Everybody apart from Usagi and the turtles and Yukichi are being attacked by Robo Samurai as they come pouring down the hills. The turtles have made their way to Wherewhen's castle and fight some larger Robo Samurai. Lots of fighting, rather cool. So this is kind of explains where, with Senso coming on, where some characters are going to be missing, because shockingly enough they weren't actually invented unless I'm mistaken. So Yukichi here is fighting the Robo Samurai, and the turtle's telling him they have to turn off the control panel, which he doesn't actually understand, so he decides to stab it with his sword, which of course gets him electric shock. He managed to shut down all the robots. They come to a complete standstill, and the turtles are basically okay to not fight their big bad guys as well. Unfortunately, Yukichi is dead. Little rabbit skull, not good. Wherewhen attempts to try and return possibly to the past, or at least escape anyway, and Leonardo cuts him off at the wrist, takes his wristband off, he disappears in a flash. Obviously everyone's quite sad with Yukichi being dead, and the turtles return back to their previous time where they actually see themselves leave. So it's a complete circle. As far as they're concerned, nothing happened in the meantime, so they haven't lost any seconds of actual real world experience in New York. They are literally walked back to where they left. I assume everybody that is dead in Senso is dead, and therefore not missing, not actually kind of referenced and not missing from the lineup. So we've obviously got Yukichi going there, and then we get a little epilogue. Now, not quite sure what this epilogue is here for, but it maybe again might make more sense if when Senso comes along and gets reprinted in a couple months' time, or whatever. But this is a bunch of bandits are here to attack what appears to be Ito's daughter. Ito's daughter is blind, and she managed to basically kill them with some swordsmanship that they weren't expecting, and basically, but Ito's dead, so it looks like Ito did actually die. And that's it. This is the story over. Turtles back to where they were. Senso apparently continues as it was. As I said before, I'd really love to see Wherewhen appear in backgrounds of current issues of Usagi Yojimbo. That would be really cool. But whether or not that happens, I don't know. Again, multiple covers. Some actually pretty nice covers. Just you pick one and go for what you think's best. But considering I had 4 issues of the wraparound, I had to get all 5 issues of the wraparound. That I had to do. But yeah, another good crossover. I mean, it's great to see the Turtles and Usagi Yojimbo back together again. It's nice idea that they kind of fitted it in within that timeline. They actually made it all make sense. We now have a month's gap, I believe, through August until September's release for the next Usagi miniseries, which I think is another 6 issue. I assume that is continuing in the normal time frame that the other stuff was. We have a reprint of Usagi Yojimbo Saga Book 8, which is in August. And then I think the Senso and Space Usagi and another issue, which I can't remember what it is, are going to be in March, April next year, I think. What's happening with the IDW books, I don't know. Whether or not we're going to see colour reprints of them as saga books, so we go from 10 onwards, and whether or not we see the recoloured IDW classics books bundled together as a like a issue 0 version, I honestly don't know. It would be nice to see them all collected together in something quite good. But I mean, even the trade to those IDW books is pretty inexpensive, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, again, great book, well worth it. Definitely looking forward to see what happens in September. But yeah, I think this is as good as Usagi has ever been. So with that, thank you very much for listening to the video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye bye.